The first question was that which department gets the biggest salary? So which department, okay, assuming that this data is our company data, right? We want to know which department are we spending the most of our money on in terms of salary. So which department is collecting the most salary? All right. There was also question 2, which department gets the least salary? And question 3 is to plot a chart to show your finding. All right. You want to create a pivot table. You have your data set. Click on anywhere in the data set, right? That's first step. Step 2, go to insert tab here, click on it. So the insert tab, clicking on it will show the ribbon for the insert tab. So on the ribbon, on your left-hand side, you will see pivot table. The leftmost button there is your pivot table. Right. So you click on it. So when you click on it, you see this, what's it called, dialog box coming up, popping up, right? So you don't need to do much on it. Like I said, that Excel has already selected the range for you and has put it here. You don't need to do anything there. The next thing is this, that it's asking you, is it for either to create the pivot table in this same worksheet, that is for this one, existing worksheet, or in a new worksheet. And I said we'll choose a new worksheet. So I'll click OK. Then I have this. If I had converted it to a table, this place now will be showing the name of the table. Or if I had given that range a name, this place will be showing the name of the range. But what I want to do now, I don't need to focus too much on that, right? So now, if you look at these are the fields, right, corresponding to the columns in the what's it called, in the data set, right? So to get a summary of that data, I will click on this department, right? I'll click on it and drag it to rows. Look at it, and drag it to rows here into this area called row. All right, so that it will put everything, like summarize all the different departments we have, put them on rows. So we have how many departments? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 departments: the finance, the HR, the IT, the marketing, the operations, and the sales department. So the next thing I will do, because I want to find out which department is collecting the most of our money, right? I will drag salary, the numeric data, I'll drag it to values and drop it there. So automatically Excel will summarize everything for me. So if I look at all of these things now, which department, let me ask you this question, guys, which department is collecting, are we spending more on in terms of salary? Operation, right? That's one way of finding that. But what if you now have different roles and you are not able to pick which department? So what you can do is just to highlight all of this. Don't pick the last one, because that one is Excel calculation. Don't pick the last one. Then the next thing you do, I want to show you something. Let me go to home, and if you can see my screen, so I want to sort the values. I'll just click here and say sort smallest to largest, or sort largest to smallest. So I'll just click on this one, so that the highest value will come on top. Do we understand? Instead of just looking, okay, which number is the highest? So you can just highlight all of them. Mind you, don't highlight the last one, because that's the summation of all of those numbers you're having. Just highlight all of them. Come to your home tab, then come to this corner called editing. On this ribbon, this segment is called editing. Click on this sort and filter, and we want to sort from larger to smaller. You click on this one, Z to A. If you want to find, okay, that's for that. So if we want to find the minimum now, we'll click on A to Z, that's smallest to largest, like this. So from this now, it shows me that HR is what? HR department is the least paid. So this is how to create the summary. Now, the next question is this, that you should create a chart to explain this. Okay, to create a chart. I'll click on anywhere here and then come to pivot table analyze, click on it and click on pivot chart. Let me click on it now. So it's asking me to select which chart type do I want to use. So I will select this. Let's use this one. Let's use the column chart and I will click OK. I'll click OK. There you have it. There you have it. So this is the answer to our question. Now, from here, you can now go ahead to do some design for this chart. Now look at something in your own, right? In your own, you might the graph, the arrangement of this department might be different. The arrangement changed because of the sorting I did here, arranging them from the least to the least to the greatest, or the greatest. So that's why it's like this. Do we understand? All right. So from here, you can design your chart, give it a title, chart title. Then you click this button to bring in. You click on this button, plus button. You can see chart elements. So this way you can bring in the axis title that you edit later, right? And you can do a lot of things here. That's just the solution to the question I gave you.